Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt, a love story, marriage, and a loud divorce. It has long been known that there is no eternal love in Hollywood, yet again and again, star-crossed lovers try to disprove this. For instance, Brad Pitt and Aniston were an extraordinarily bright couple. Even if we look at how long Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston were together, this fairy tale lasted not as long as many discussed. When examining the history of Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt, one should always mention the end of their relationship. After all, in Brad's life, Angelina Jolie appeared, who became the breakup artist. However, if we look at Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt now, they seem to have forgotten all their quarrels. A love story. The story of Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt's love is quite typical for Hollywood. They were promising actors, met, fell in love, and quickly married. It seemed they would be together forever. However, gradually many problems emerged in their relationship. As a result, Brad Pitt left Jennifer Aniston, and this became a scandal. However, it is worth starting with love. The story of Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt is one of those romantic legends of Hollywood that is still remembered with a mix of nostalgia and admiration. Their union seemed perfect, a beautiful, talented couple who won the hearts of millions of fans worldwide. However, behind the glamour and smiles of red carpets, true feelings, doubts, and ultimately a breakup that shook the world were hidden. Their acquaintance, wedding, married life, and subsequent divorce turned into a chronicle of real Hollywood drama. And although many years have passed, their names are still inextricably linked, as Jennifer and Brad left a deep mark not only in their personal history, but also in pop culture as a whole. When in the late 90s, Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston began to appear together in public, the world literally froze in admiration. They embodied the idea of a true Hollywood fairy tale. She, America's sweetheart, the star of the show Friends, he, a sex symbol of the era, a favorite of directors and millions of female fans. Their union looked impeccable, as if it embodied the dream of true love amidst the bright world of fame. Brad and Jennifer met in 1998 thanks to their agents. By then, each of them already had a successful career and public status behind them. From the very first meeting, chemistry sparked between them. Their first joint outings were restrained, but with each passing day, the press and fans grew more numerous around their union. In 1999, they officially announced their relationship, and by the summer of 2000, they were married on the Malibu coast. It was a real celebration of fairy tale proportions, fireworks, flowers, more than 200 guests, maximum privacy, and endless public attention. It seemed that nothing could overshadow their love. They were often referred to as the gold standard of Hollywood relationships. They radiated harmony, understanding, and support. In interviews, both repeatedly shared warm words about each other, emphasizing the strength of their union. At a time when the global show business seemed inundated with scandals and fleeting romances, Aniston and Pitt became symbols of stability and true feelings. Their couple had a significant impact on millions of people. Fans dreamed of a love like that of Jennifer and Brad, and tabloids published articles every week about their joint projects, plans for children, and shared life. They were not just a star couple, they became an era, especially for the early 2000s. How long were they together? Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston were together for about 7 years. Their relationship officially began in 1998, and in July 2000, they got married. The marriage lasted until early 2005, when the couple officially announced their separation. These 7 years were an important period for both their personal lives and careers. Pitt starred in major films Troy, Fight Club, Ocean's 11, while Jennifer reached the peak of fame with Friends and the start of her film career. They supported each other creatively, often appearing together at premieres and social events, and even discussed plans for starting a family. Despite their significant amount of time together, their seemingly happy relationship gradually began to show signs of strain. Each had their ambitions, intensive work schedules, which gradually created distance between the two once-in-love individuals. However, even these 7 years were a long time for them, especially for Hollywood. Why and how did they divorce? The divorce of Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston became one of the loudest in the world of show business. They officially announced their breakup in January 2005, explaining the decision by stating that they remain friends and are separating with mutual respect and love. However, the public sought deeper reasons. In 2004, Brad began filming Mr. and Mrs. Smith alongside Angelina Jolie. Chemistry ignited between them, and soon rumors of a romantic relationship between Brad and Angelina appeared in the press. Although Pitt and Jolie denied the romance at first, after Brad's official divorce from Jennifer, it became clear that genuine feelings had developed between him and his film partner. Later, in interviews, Jennifer hinted that she felt betrayed, although she did not directly accuse anyone. The divorce was a significant blow for her. The press actively discussed that Aniston wanted to create a family, while Pitt was absorbed in his new relationship and plans for life with Jolie. As a result, the official divorce was finalized in October 2005. After the split, each went their own way. Brad built a new family with Angelina Jolie, while Jennifer worked on her career and personal life, going through a painful period with great dignity. Their relationships now. In 2020, they both attended the SAG Awards ceremony, where their warm exchange of smiles and gestures touched the public. Photos of that moment circulated across the internet. Many fans began to hope again for the reunion of the couple, although the actors themselves emphasized in interviews that they remain just good friends. Jennifer has repeatedly stated that she forgave Brad and that their past grievances are behind them. Pitt, for his part, expressed admiration for her talent and humanity. Both actors have proven that even after a breakup, respect, warmth, and support can be maintained between them. Today, each of them lives their own life. Jennifer continues to act in films and series, engages in charity work, and maintains an active public life. Brad Pitt continues his career as an actor and producer and develops his own artistic projects. Their story reminds us that even the brightest love can change, but true respect and gratitude for the years lived together remain forever.